This is Kevin here coming at you with my complete review of the Fossil Q Marshal Android Wear smartwatch. This smartwatch retails for $315 and is part of Fossil's second generation of Android Wear devices, as this has succeeded the Fossil Q Founder, which was released last year. Make sure to check out my review video of the Q Founder if you're interested in learning more about that device, as I'd imagine that you could pick up one of those for pretty cheap now. The Q Marshal comes in a variety of configurations, and I recommend going to the retail store like I did to see which style you prefer. I ended up picking up the Smoke Stainless Steel Edition, which I was told is supposed to be the most popular of the various configurations that are offered. Inside of the box, we have several information guides, a small charger, and finally the watch itself, so not a whole lot of unnecessary things in the box. Under the hood, this watch features a Qualcomm processor, which is certainly an improvement over the Intel processor that was featured in last year's Q Founder. This new processor is not only faster, but also more power efficient. So far, the battery life has been really impressive, and I have no issue making this watch last well over a day. Taking a look at the exterior hardware of the device, we have a 45mm case, a built-in speaker and microphone, and a conductive magnetic charger on the bottom, which makes charging really easy. The display of the device still features the controversial flat tire design, but that doesn't really bother me too much, as the bezels around the screen are pretty thin and the watch itself isn't too thick. The display's brightness can be adjusted, and it features an acceptable pixel density. I don't know if this is just an illusion, but the Q Marshal seems a lot sleeker and stylish than the Q Founder from last year. This watch feels like a quality timepiece, and I think that is the core competency that Fossil was going for when designing this device. They have successfully been able to make an Android Wear device that is truly unique when compared to its competition. The crown feels really solid and clicky, which I appreciate, and the links on the bracelet are smooth and refined, and the buckle is very solid. Now, if you decide that you want to change up the bracelet, there's no need to worry because the Q Marshal is compatible with all 22mm straps. Let's now move to the software experience on this device. The Fossil Q Marshal features Android Wear as its operating system, which is compatible with both Android and iOS smartphones. Now, due to some limitations of iOS, the device has more available features when paired with Android devices. Once paired with your smartphone, you will see that your Android Wear compatible apps will be automatically visible on your watch. Some of my favorites include Spotify, Google Maps, and Google Calendar. The device allows you to easily change watch faces, and 22 individual watch faces are included, with the ability to download many more from Google. With this device, you will be able to track your activity, including steps, distance, and calories burned. Now, it would take an extremely lengthy video for me to be able to go over all of the features contained within Android Wear, but let me summarize and say that it's an advanced smartwatch platform that is constantly improving. Thankfully, the Q Marshal features outstanding internal and external hardware, so it should be able to accommodate software upgrades and improvements for many years to come. So in conclusion, I really like the Fossil Q Marshal. I think this device is good for people who are already used to wearing traditional watches who want to upgrade into the smartwatch world. Unlike other offerings out there such as the Apple Watch, the Q Marshal features a more traditional and stylish design. This device takes practicality and style and combines them into a single package. While it does contain activity tracking and fitness features, I do not think this watch is the best for athletes to wear considering its weight. The device isn't necessarily heavy, but it also isn't a feather and could be a nuisance for athletes to wear. This watch, however, is perfect for casual occasions where dress watches would typically be worn. So with that being said, I'm now going to conclude my review of the Fossil Q Marshal, and I hope this video was really helpful to you. So do you plan on buying this smartwatch? Let me know in the comments below. And check out the video description for a link to where you can buy this exact watch for yourself. Also, like this video and subscribe to my channel to show your support, and I'll see you in the next one.